Hey guys, Andy with Tech Influence here, excited to go over this 5 to 10x variable telephoto lens for your iPhone or your Android, giving you high image quality with low distortion, allowing you to view birds, wildlife, or to be able to have this for very tight telephoto shots. It comes with a nice ready-to-use travel protection case with cloth, giving you 10 elements of 6 groups of glass to give you that 50-degree field of view. It does have a focal range of 150 centimeters, and it mounts on your 17mm screw mount. It's recommended here that you have their adapter phone case and a tripod to be able to get the best results. With that said, the folks at APEXEL did provide this to me complimentary and sponsor this video. Down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. Check that out here as it helps the channel. Let's unbox this, fit it, and then go on location on my tripod and show off the 5 to 10x cinematography and photography you can opt into. Unboxing is pretty straightforward here. I'm really pleased with this little travel case infused with foam and this textile to make it easy to clip or to be able to have this on the go. You can see here everything necessary. It's got a little hood mount. You've got the instructions as well as the cloth. You got the adapter in foam and then the lens unit itself. It's pretty hefty, having a little bit of weight here. It's pretty large and long, constituting about the length of my iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's got protection on the hood and on the bottom, as well as the adapter here if you wanted to place the adapter directly on a lens for like an Android or a non-iPhone. APEXEL provided me this mount to be able to affix it to it. It's made of polycarbonate and TPU material, making it easy to be able to mount with an anodized aluminum mounting rail so that we can go ahead and get those best buttery pictures. The railing is on the 1x lens. You can see here, it is a little bit top heavy, so you wanna make sure that you put it on a tripod. Take off the lens hood, you can see it's got those 10 elements of 6 groupings of lens, making this a very sleek 5 to 10x zoom. And then you can see here, you have 2 different elements here to be able to adjust. You've got the telephoto here as well as the focus, which is nice. You also have a viewfinder eye cap. You can view and peer through it with that eye cap. Okay, we're here on location with the APEXEL. It's pretty straightforward to set up as demonstrated in the studio. What's nice here, it's variable. You can telescope 5x to 10x, which is exciting. Here it is threaded. You can see how long that nose is, allowing you to thread it on the 1x and also on the 4x. Okay, for operation here, the first thing that you're gonna need to do, because the onboard software of the app is going to want to go into macro mode, you go ahead and toggle that off with that little button, and then you'll be able to see through the 1x or the 4x respectively. Operation here is pretty straightforward. If you want to fine tune the focus, you're going to go ahead and use this lever here on this side. You can see how it's adjusting in that regard. And then if you want to adjust zoom, you're going to adjust this lever as well. You can see here, we can zoom really far in, that's 10x. And then we can go ahead and focus, let it go, and now it looks like it's very stable. You can obviously see the burning, so we're gonna need to actually punch in. I found that punching into about 1.5 usually at the 10x, 1.5 at the 10x is gonna get you a nice clean shot, whereas when you zoom out, you may seem at the 5x, you're gonna have to punch in a little bit more. So you got some adjustment to do, and that's why hand holding is such a bad idea, because you're gonna need to have a stable tripod here in order to get that clean shot. Now we're moving into the 4x here. We're gonna go ahead and toggle the 4x lens on. This is gonna be a little more difficult here to be able to toggle. You may need to have a dedicated app that'll allow you to turn off one of the lenses, like the moment lens. You can see that it kind of flashed. Many times what I do is I will hit record, and that will actually lock in the lens. And from here now we can do our fine adjustment. Right now we're on the 10x zoom. If you're using something like the moment app, you can go ahead and toggle on the appropriate lens, and it'll switch right to the lens that you're looking at. And then we can adjust it. You can adjust the LUT and whatnot. It looks like it's doing a good job here as I focus. You'll be able to focus in on that grain. You can see how nice that looks. Okay, so I've got my wife as subject here. I have the lens on the 10x Tele lens. This is at the 5x here. You can see here I haven't pulled focus yet, so let's go ahead and pull focus. You can see how much compression that the lens does as she's looking into the lens. You can do fine focus if you want to. So now I'm gonna zoom in more to the 10x. She's about 15 feet away. It's out of focus, so we can pull focus. So if you're doing bird watching, you can get such fine adjustments here. Being able to pull focus here, we can go ahead now, we can hit record. Now we hit record and you can see there's tons of compression going on the 5X. This is on the 1X wide. The background is super blurry and you can see that the subject is definitely being compressed, but it looks really nice here in shot. Because of the 6 groupings of 10 lenses, the APEXEL does a great job here. Let's go ahead now and punch into 10X and show you what that looks like as well. So you can easily just punch in. We adjust the tripod just a little bit to get her into frame, and now we have to pull focus. You can see how crispy that looked. My wife in shot, how beautiful she is. And it looks like 2X on the phone is about the furthest you go because the barrel is in shot. For the 10X, you could go to 1.5X. That looks really good. You can see there's lots of compression going on as well. But if you wanted to zoom out, you're gonna get a lot of the barrel. So 1.5X for the 10X, and then 2X, you have to punch in 2X for the 5X lens. So there is that you have to deal with. With that said, I'm actually really pleased with how this operates. It is a little bit tricky at first once you get used to it. And also it's recommended that you don't hand hold it. Make sure you have a tripod and sturdy mount here when you're doing photography and whatnot. I did have the ability to shoot on the 4X and the 1X. And honestly, in my opinion, putting it on the 1X is probably best. But if you want to do some bird watching and it's very sunny, that 4X is fun as well to be able to get those shots. I like how you've got this nice carrying case. It's really sleek to be able to have. It makes for easy carrying and traveling. And the phone case is nice as well with that anodized aluminum railing. With that said, the folks at APEXEL did provide this to me complimentary and sponsor this video. Down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. Check that out here as it helps the channel. Thanks for watching. Andy with Tech Influence. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.